They've won 3 straight, 9 of their.
And your court.
Jeremy's rookie year. Tamani Kamara is back after the 1-game absence. He stepped a couple of nights ago. Tip won by the Blazers. Abdia out on top off the screen. Chest pass to Simons for 3. Got it. That's good.
And let Anthony Simons, a sniper, operate off the ball, receiving a screen and get the shot.
He needs 3 more threes to reach Wes Matthews for 3rd all-time threes made in Blazer history. The inbounds, Abdia up top, checked by Caleb Martin. Over it comes to Simons, overplayed by Maxey, who deflects it away. Simons will regather, terminates the dribble, 8 to shoot. Philadelphia extending their defense. Abdia warily into the paint, step back over Embiid, around and no. Rebound gathered in by D.A. Brought it down low and it's stripped away by Caleb Martin. Paul George will bring it out of backcourt. Looking to Embiid. He lobs it low as Denny was fronting him. It was in deep. Embiid tosses it away. Abdia on the push. Gets it back from Simons. Slings a pass inside intended for Ayton. It got away from him. Philly on the run. Maxey with the 3. Embiid rebound position. Blocked away from behind by Kamara. Grabbed by Simons. Works his way across midcourt. In deep. They again try to pump it low to Ayton. It's deflected away by Oubre. George the other way, accelerating to the rim. Nope. Rebound loosed. Jarred free by Sharp. Recovered by Abdia into front court. Centering pass here to Shaedon Sharp. Step back for 3. No. Rebound Embiid.
Keep going, Kev.
Embiid with a belt-high dribble. Backing down on Kamara. Double teamed. Pass to the opposite point. Nearly knocked away by Sharp. Oubre recovers. Feeds to the corner. And the payoff.
Of events, there were a couple cross matches where Embiid had a smaller player on him. It was Denny first, Anthony second, but he was not able to score. And likewise on this side, the Blazers were trying to find D.A. down there.
Sparkling efforts in the wins against Utah.
It didn't seem like he had some kind of hot, unnatural good. Shots were falling.
Gets a couple here. Paul George will advance. Checked by Abdia. Maxey circling off the screen. Pumps to George. Elevated. Rebound to Simons. Ant will peel out. Holding pattern at midcourt. Off the screen from 8. Into a triple. Back iron. Rebound. Joel Embiid. Embiid getting 7 rebounds a game. We'll bring it out of backcourt. Good handler of the ball. Now he's going to make a bull rush. Turned away by 8. Swings it back to Maxey. Embiid. In deep. Fluttersman. Simon spots a seam, drives inside, defense sags over to Denny. Maxey recovers to strip it. Up the floor he comes. He is quick as lightning into the team opponent. Turnover.
Off a season high 15 steals at Utah in their last game.
Still narrowly won that one. Some late heroics by Maxey on the offensive end. There's Ayton inside, serve back iron, rebound grab by Embiid. Wear the face mask. Broke the nose in a mid-December game against Indiana. Into the lane. He jars.
Staying solid one-on-one.
Simons will bring it across. Ayton will screen, he'll roll. Simons downhill. Finger
off. Anthony reading that drop coverage. Read it correctly there.
Martin handling. Nearly threw it away and beat it the last moment. Spotted it. Knocked it down.
And it's successful.
Foul on Kamara. The crowd and the Blazers staff taking issue with the call by Danielle Scott. She's joined by Mark Lindsay and Trey Maddox tonight, whirling in. Paul George on.
It wasn't that long ago, Kev. A few years, but seemed not too long ago, that 2019 year, when he was one of the top 5 guys in the MVP voting throughout most of that year, leading Oklahoma City to the playoffs along with Russell Westbrook in that year.
Stumbling in, Denny Abdia lost control of his balance. It's grabbed by Martin, skips it ahead. Oubre dashing to the cup till 6 assists. Oubre, all their games, 15 starts. And he has given the Sixers a lead here, 6. Scoot drives it inside, plays off the contact, no. Trying to flush it was Kamara, keeps it alive inside, regathers. Swings it outside, corralled by Sharp. Sees a double, floats it to Denny. Catch, shoot, 3. In and out, and the rebound collected in there by Oubre, twisted away by Kamara. Loose rock, Henderson up top. 8.
Doing some risky business down there, swiping to get that ball. Good pass from Scoot, good finish.
26 per. 7-point lead for the Philadelphia 76ers. Winners of 9 of the last 12. 3 in a row. Abdia Trying to turn the corner, won't. Dribble handoff to Scoot. Working the angle, 7 to shoot. Step back 3. Got air under it. No. Rebound. Grabbed by Embiid. And a long outlet is plucked away by Scoot. Advance to Kamara. Into the lane, to the cup, to lay it up.
An interception, and they got it.
At the 6-minute mark here of the first quarter, the Philadelphia 76ers lead by 5. Embiid on a step. Sixers at one point were 6 and 15 with Embiid playing.
About coming into fruition and just being able to enjoy it. Much rather enjoy it on the sideline. Like, see this and drop, what was it, 25 at San Antonio? Something like that. And Coach Billups said, yeah, the score was good, but I needed the defense to be better. And it has been.
Embiid shooting 28% from 3 and 4 attempts a game, but he's much better than that. Up top, Henderson looks off a defender, drives it inside. He draws Embiid, hands to Ayton, double pump and lay it in.
That's because Maxey thought some action was taking place to Scoot's right. So Scoot sold that and then blew right by it.
Henderson trying to do 8. Scoot trying to slant, double, gives to Ayton. He'll dribble in deep, get to the body of Embiid, and goes to that strong
range game on lock. He also has one of the nicest jump hooks in the game.
Paul George forced to relinquish it here to Embiid. 10 to shoot. Embiid will turn, he'll direct traffic. He sees Kamara at the rim, he'll pull up short of him. High bank, no. Rebound taken by Toumani Kamara. Chris Murray on. Reggie Jackson, the longtime veteran from Boston College, on the floor now for the Sixers. Scoot comes off the screen, sees Embiid, drags him to the baseline, bounces to Sharp, elevating to 3. Rebound, Kamara, look at him dig it out. Finds Sharp in the pocket pass, unloads to DA, one dribble, tentatively turns, hooks and...
We talked about, Kev, DA's jump hook. That is nice. And Toumani being a maniac on the offensive glass.
Ayton with 8 points. 23-19 count, 3:43 to go first quarter. Kamara, got jarred on an Embiid screen. Whisk, one of the more electric players in the 260.
Bruiser.
In his 3rd year, quite a factor in France in their ascension in the Olympics in Paris. Here's Henderson outside for 3. Rebound tipped out by Toumani Kamara. Control tip, give him credit for the rebound. Henderson the other way, inside out dribble drive.
He's exciting to watch offensive rebound.
Simons challenged by Maxey, accepts the challenge, drives it into the lane, flutters one up short. Yabusele the outlet pass. Here's Council. Change of pace, dribble drive in transition.
The Blazers try to cut him off.
To go first quarter. Scoot Henderson.
Getting into transition opportunities, the other are All-NBA, future Hall of Famers. A couple games. Back to you guys.
Yeah, thank you, Tom, and 2 to time as well. Like an 8-to-1 assist to turnover ratio. Maxey is ridden by Henderson into the lane, bothered. The runner won't go. Denny will up the floor. The 1-2 into the lane, flipping over the shoulder. There's Murray with it.
That's what Denny did for Chris there.
Maxey sees 2. Inside. There's nice find. Clinging through the lane, and then shot push. Bobby Jackson feeds it inside to the truck. Yabusele. He'll turn.
Yeah, it fit though. Similar game in certain ways.
Bobby would appreciate that. Yeah. Jabbed away by Maxey off the screen, and the pop. Yabusele too strong. Jabbed away by Scoot, recovered by Simons. Finds Advia clearing in traffic, goes to the chest. 7th, they come in 12 and 17 for the year, 11th best in the East. They are 7 and 8 on the road. Maxey. Yabusele bothered by Klingon. Advia the rebound on the advance. It's gloves to play. Plays with passion. On the inbounds, Henderson to Klingon. Trailing by 2. Under a minute remaining here in the first quarter. Oubre tests the waters. Oubre will get it back. Klingon extending, recovering, gets some help off to Martin. Dribble adjustment for 3. Good contest over there by Jackson. Catch and shoot. Three. Hit the side of the glass. Murray out ahead. Avdia strolls in. Blazers on the 8-0 run to tie it at 31. Reggie Jackson working on a screen, darting around it, going over it, going under it. A scoop on the roll, up and in. Well played by Jackson.
Yep.
Drive and kick. Simons to Scuda. Lined up the three.
He always looks good.
Upbeat with a lot of energy.
I'm trying, but it depends on the game.
It's a tough profession, as you know. You've been obviously a head coach in Europe, 2 years assistant in Utah with the Utah Jazz. Quinn Snyder, what's it like getting back into that realm of coaching?
No, it's been great. It's easy to miss the day-to-day of being around the players and the live action, right?
Yeah.
There's a lot that we can do in the front office to help these guys, but there's nothing like being on the sidelines to feel that energy.
Sergi, when your players have
Probably that's maybe a question for them.
Okay. All right.
I'm trying to do my
humility, Kev. Whether it's him, Joe Cronin, Mike Schmitz, Andre Patterson, Asia, go down the line, all of them. There's a humility level that really is a part of the DNA of
to have a level of self-awareness and understanding. It's important to understand what you're doing well and why the things that are working, but also why the things that are not, and how to fix them. And I think trying to make things fun at the same time that they are enjoying those two things together. I think it's a good recipe.
Are you surprised even as the coach how fast y'all been able to execute?
The first day of practice, the way that
Have you observed anybody that's
guys that were games and ended up hitting a G League game steal record for the history of the league, right? So it's kind of a next man now mentality in that league. You never know at the end that you have to balance the way you're going to play to the strengths and weaknesses of the guys that you are available at that point. That's kind of how it goes.
You would be the perfect person to ask about the significance of the G League to the NBA.
On the floor, last season, can we create a blueprint of what the Blazers could be in the future? Test it out, trial and error, and maybe things that are half-baked we can.
The remix night. Before we go, though, I got a question for you. How does it feel having the highest jumper in the organization on your team, Tajay Moore? Because, sir, I asked Shaden just to double check. I said, Shaden, between you and Tajay, who's got the most bounce? And he said Tajay without question.
I feel the need to call a lob play for him from time to time. The problem is he's also one of our best passers. So then the decision is like who's throwing it and who's getting for it. But that's a good problem to have.
Yeah, that's a very good problem.
And chatting with Hall of Famer Chauncey Phillips. I can't tell you how many times he said it, guys. It was neat.
Well, it was great to see, Greg, and appreciative of him spending time with us on the air.
Yeah, he was great.
Philly gets another steal. Oubre to Martin. Embiid wants it deep. He dragged his feet.
Got to be locked in on him.
Scoot trying to keep Oubre on his hip. Off to Kamara. Sharp will drive and kick. Arcing a three up there is Avdia. Martin with it. Zips a pass to Yabusele. Yabusele games in a couple of years with the Celtics in 17 through 19 before playing Olympics. 11-0 Philadelphia run. 49-38 count.
Kind of a 1-2-2 zone here that the Sixers are playing against.
Henderson immediately goes to work on Oubre. Got in deep but lost the handle. Into the clutches of Embiid. Outlet pass. Yabusele. He wants to post up on Kamara.
He's a lot to deal with down there.
He'll lay it in.
Two way to offset this zone. There goes a gap right there. There goes another one. As gaps that are built into it. And it's the offense's job to find what those gaps are.
Avdia will probe. Embiid twist. 14 for Joel Embiid. Avdia spots a seam. Oubre is so good at getting his hands in there. Pokes it free. Philadelphia comes the other way, forcing another turnover.
At the top of that zone. When the ball gets to the sideline and the baseline, Yeah, that's when they can put it on the floor more, because that's where that gap for that straight line drive is opening up. But not so much at the top. It's not something they have to do. They can when an opportunity presents itself, but you don't have to.
Scoot drops it off on the dribble drive here to Kamara. Tamani. No look inside to 8. Little hesitation, another hesitation. They say walk. Blazers extend pressure. Kamara on Maxey. Embiid comes to screen. They double the ball. Embiid now will play make to Yabusele.
At the ball screen, you commit 2 to the ball. Embiid is now playing with numbers, and he likely is going to draw at least a defender and a half. And so there's going to be some open shooters if the Blazers guard the screen and roll that way.
Kamara, the 3 is way short. Long rebound. Flipped ahead by Maxey. That's a terrific play. He picked it up and laid it home in one fell swoop. 17-point Sixer lead. They have opened things up here in the second. Kamara strike.
Coming into this game, this Sixers team, as currently constructed and healthy, is different than the team that has the record that they have.
Turnovers here in the quarter. Philadelphia doing what they do. Forcing turnovers. They're getting out and running, winning scramble plays. Doing it with Paul George on the bench, which is an example of two-hand jam.
This pick and roll with Maxey and Embiid, similar in terms of effect as Damian Lillard and Giannis Antetokounmpo. As DA gets with that big man who's so destructive going down the paint, whether it's Giannis or Embiid in this case. It's just a lot to deal with, so that's why Philadelphia continuing to go right back to it. There it is again, Kev.
Without him. This evening. Simon slings it over here to Kamara. Looks left, drives it right. Over to Sharp for 3. Got it.
Baseline drive from Tumani, baseline drift on the opposite side from Shaden. It's like clockwork.
Sharp, remember, in 4 of the last 5 games as 20 or better. Kamara trying to go left and right around the massive body of Embiid. Joel makes the catch. Bull rush and a foul on Embiid. Games 9 of 18 against Dallas. Here tonight, just 4 attempts. Outside, Simon's a 3. Back iron, rebound, Tumani Kamara. Rotate it to Sharp. Another look. A flare is short. Oubre scanning down the floor. Off to Caleb Martin, wide open. Trying to run out on him is Rob Williams, the 3rd. Good effort. Long ball recovered by Sharp up the floor, pacing his steps. Finger hold it short, followed by Ayton. He keeps it alive. Gushes the gap here to within 11. Embiid quickly outside to Martin. And then they rotate it back to the big man. 6 to shoot. The wily vet from Cameroon. Little shake and bake step back. Got it.
That was an MVP level shot.
Ayton leaves it to Tumani. Hesitates. Close. Kyle Lowry. Oh, what I was seeing.
Yeah.
And that was not going to be good. 12-point lead for the Sixers. Maxey with it. They leave it here to Embiid. Working on Rob Williams, the 3rd. Again, another step back. Rob read it, blocked it. It's controlled by Tumani. Tumani Kamara with 1:24 remaining in the second. Philadelphia leading by 12. Simons working on Caleb Martin, 6'5", good defender, but Simons has a step and got Yabusele into front court with a dribble handoff here to Oubre. 54 seconds remaining in the quarter. 13 to shoot. Oubre leaves it from Maxey. Dashing in, quick step. The Sixers drive and kick. Ayton for 3. Arced it up, air ball. Grabbed by Embiid.
It's generally a harder shot when you pump fake. It doesn't mean you can't make it. It's just a general harder shot to shoot to regain that momentum.
So a quick possession, but 6-second differential between the clocks. Oubre will trigger for 3. And the rebound grabbed by Rob Williams, the 3rd with 6. Sharp clears midcourt with 4. to Simons, drifting. Shot blocked by Oubre. That was a terrific.